bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
We continue our breast cancer awareness series featuring breast cancer survivors. Tonight we'll meet a woman who says early detection clearly made a difference in her life. She has been diagnosed with breast cancer not once but twice. The first incident was over 20 years ago in Canada, and then 4 years ago while living here on Grand Bahama. Jean Berlin says she considers herself very lucky to have had the cancer detected at an early stage in both cases, and she encourages both men and women to be proactive in screenings.
It wasn't the end of the world. It wasn't. I mean, it's a shock when you're not expecting anything like that. But again, in both instances, it was early detection. I can't say enough about that for male, ladies or the gentlemen, early detection, and go for your tests. And from my point of view, I basically I've just kind of breezed through, all the treatments and the aftercare and what have you.
Berlin, who has been living on the island for some 20 years, says that cancer can be scary if it goes undetected and untreated, but it doesn't have to be as long as you are aware of your health. She is encouraging women to research their family's medical history, as this information could be the key to survival.
Norma and I, we used to go around to, some of the residences where there were basically women that were very, very ill because they had never had any treatment. They hadn't gone it early. It was such a late stage. I mean, it was sad seeing some of these people, the circumstances they were in and what they had to go through. It was very sad. It's too much here. It's too much. I can't speak for any of the other islands. I don't know. I've never lived anywhere. But on Grand Bahama, too much. Too many ladies with breast cancer.
She is also singing the praises of the Rand Memorial Hospital.
I had all the treatment here, right here. Initially in the Rand, and then with Dr. Klassen, who's here at the New Sunrise. I had surgery there. I had a breast removed at the New Sunrise. I was in one night, out the next day, no problems whatsoever. So if any of the ladies are watching and they're wary about going to the local professionals or, the amenities, don't. I have nothing but praise for them, nothing.
The Grand Bahama branch of the Cancer Society is one of several organizations dedicated to early detection in the fight against the disease. The society has gone out on a financial limb, providing free screenings for residents who are unable to afford it. This week, the society got a helping hand with some financial support from insurance management.
I don't believe that there is a single family that's been untouched by this scourge to our society. And so we are so happy at Insurance Management to be a part of the fight against cancer as we sponsor the Hope Ball this coming Saturday evening. We congratulate the Bahamas Cancer Society and the Grand Bahama chapter in particular for their efforts to alleviate the suffering of our fellow Bahamians.
The Society will host its Hope Ball at the Grand Lucania Resort tomorrow night to raise funds for its many programs. Vice President Pam Ferguson says they are on a mission to find a home for the Cancer Society, and donations are more than welcomed.
We need a home, a place to call our own, because where we are now it's a condemned building, and we really need to find ourselves a home, and we found it, and we're now in the process of working out some deals to get going with it and moving in. And I'm still appealing to persons out there who does construction work, who have in the real estate business, come forward if they can assist us in any which way. Please do so. We'll appreciate it.
The Hope Ball is set for the Grand Lucania Resort tomorrow night. The nation's leader, Prime Minister the Right Honorable Perry Christie and Mrs. Christie are expected to be in attendance. The Grand Bahama Children's Home preparing for its major fundraiser tonight. The event is taking place to find funds to offset the cost of operating the facility. Yesterday, the patron of the ball made a special visit to the home, and the children were elated. Natalie Martinborough has the story.
The wife of the Prime Minister, Mrs. Bernadette Christie, was given a tour of the grounds of the children's home that provides a safe dwelling place for some 30 children throughout the community. She was able to view all of the facilities at the home and says she was impressed with what she saw. Following the tour, Mrs. Christie met with the children, who were all eager to greet her. One young boy had this special message.
Grace and boys, along with your warm smile, lit our hearts this afternoon. And once again, welcome, welcome, welcome.
I'm a new grandmother, so let me just tell you, I just love children anyway. So I was so excited about coming here to see these little darlings, and they really did not disappoint me. Did you hear that introduction that I got from Sammy? It was worth coming here.
The children also put on a grand musical performance, serenading their special guest, and from the looks of things, she enjoyed every moment of it.
They're all wonderful, and I'm so happy to hear that a few of them are 7 of them are on the honor roll. That's what's most important, because it doesn't matter what your station is in life. You really have to make the most out of the resources that are afforded to you and take advantage of your talents. And that's what I hope these children would realize all of their potential and become model citizens.
The wife of the Prime Minister is the patron of the home's major fundraiser, and so she sees the opportunity to appeal to the community to help keep the children's home going.
I know it's really a struggle to keep these buildings open. So I'm hoping that anybody who hears me, would appreciate that and come and support the Grand Bahama Children's Home.
She says she will always remember this visit to the children's home. A mother of 3, Mrs. Christie says she now has many more kids to add to her family.
They're so sweet. Oh my goodness, they're adorable. Really adorable. We have to protect our children.
Natalie Martinborough, ZNS Network News.